Alrighty, so that was me playing a little bit of American Idiot. Might seem intimidating at first, but we're gonna go slow, so that way you can learn it, okay? We'll be good. Now, like I said in the last video, punk rock, it's all about bar chords. It's pretty much all you're gonna be using. So that's where we'll go ahead and get started, alright? Alright. Now we're going to start. We're going to start off with an A flat bar chord. Honestly, the names of the chords, it's not going to matter so much. It's more just learning where to put your fingers here. With bar chords, I mean, it helps to know the names of the chords, but it's not really necessary. But just so you know, it's going to be starting off on A flat. So that's the first finger on the 4th fret of the 1st string. 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the 2nd string, and 4th finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. Now remember to try to mute the top strings, so that way they don't ring out and make some extra noise. And so if you place your hands correctly, mute everything, it'll sound like this. Okay, still with me? Good. Now, next, what we're going to do is shift our fingers up 1 string. So now, it's probably hard to see on the video, but basically, same chord just shifted up a string. So your first finger will be on the 4th fret of the 2nd string, your 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, and your 4th finger on the 6th fret of the 4th string. And try not to play the low string. You can sometimes kind of use your finger to just kind of touch that top string to keep it muted, or just try to strum in the right place there. Again, still try to mute those top strings there, and if you do it right, it'll sound like this. Now, for the 3rd chord, now I'm just kind of going over the intro and the verse here. So basically, the 3rd chord is you just shift it down. Now, go back to the 1st string and then shift everything down just 2 frets. Okay? So now your first finger is on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 2nd string, and your 4th finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. And so then if you play everything incorrectly, it'll sound like. Okay, so if you string them all together, it should sound like this. Cool, huh? Alright, and now if you listen to the song, you'll hear these little, like, breaks there. Here, let me show you. Basically, for those here, I'll just show you. When you get to that part, you do the, and then just lift all your fingers off there and just do it. And that's how you make that little noise. And so, you get better at it, just take it slow, just. Okay, easy, yeah? Okay, now practice that for a little bit, and then we will get on to the next part. Okay, so those are the chords that you'll be using. So let me show you kind of what it should look like when you play the opening and like the first verse, okay? Now, I'm going to try to go slower, but this is basically what it should look like once you've gotten it down, okay? So, let's see how that goes. Don't want to be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under new media. Can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal Come on, America. Huh? See? So that's kind of what you look like once you get it done. Once you kind of have everything down a little bit. You know, again, you can go slower. Don't worry about matching the speed right at the back, because Billy Joe, he's been doing this a long time. He's a lot faster than you or I will probably be for a while, okay? So just work on that, and then we will start with the chorus next, okay? Okay, so the chorus. It actually uses some of the same chords, well, most of the same chords actually, as the verse. So if you've got the verse down, this should be a snap. Now we're going to start on. It's a D flat bar chord. Basically, it's the second chord we learned the last time here. So that's the one that starts with your first finger on the 4th fret of the 2nd string, your 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, and your 4th finger on the 6th fret of the 4th string. And next, you actually just move down to that first chord that we went over, the A flat chord. So again, 4th fret, 6th, 6th. So. And now we actually get to a different chord. This is called an E flat chord. This one starts on the 2nd string, and it's actually just 2 frets up from where we were. So you'll put your first finger on the 6th fret of the 2nd string, your 3rd finger on the 8th fret, wow, 8th fret, and your 4th finger on the 8th fret of the 4th string. Like I said, if it helps you to kind of figure out where it is, just go to the D flat chord and just move your fingers up 2 frets. Good? So it's just 3 chords. It's, you know, I mean, I can understand it might be a little daunting, but eventually this will be pretty easy for you here. Punk really isn't that hard, so you should be good to go here. So again, cool. Okay, so just like last time, I'm just going to go just kind of go over one of the choruses here, just kind of give you an idea of the timing and the rhythm there. So hopefully this will kind of help you show what you should be working towards. Again, I'm going to go a little slower, but this is still kind of what it should sound like. What it should sound like once you get it down. Okay, so here we go. See? Cool, huh? Okay, so that's a verse in the chorus of American Idiot. For the most part, that's pretty much the entire song. I mean, it basically goes back and forth between the verse and chorus. Go ahead, work on those. I told your mom that she has access to Uncle Wayne's server now, so he can grab a whole bunch of music off, or so she can grab a whole bunch of music off there for you. I went ahead and told her to get you some Green Day, and told her to get you some Ramones. Ramones, if you like Green Day, I think you'll like them. You know, they're that band that's on the little onesie that Ben's wearing now. I actually bought that for you back when you were a baby. So listen to some Ramones, listen to Green Day. Use those bar chords. Honestly, you can pretty much play just about anything in Green Day's catalog or the Ramones catalog using just those bar chords. So work on that. if you want me to, go ahead and tell your dad to let me know. I can maybe post a video of me just playing along to the entire song, so maybe you can have a reference point for the entire song. You could probably figure it out on your own, but if you need me to, I can certainly go ahead and show you. Just let me know. And if nothing else, go ahead and give that a shot. If there's anything else you want me to teach you, any other songs you want me to teach you, just let me know. I think I might actually make some other chord videos for you here, just to kind of get you used to those. I don't think I've taught you E major, E minor yet, and if you get bar chords down, those should be pretty easy for you. So just let me know what you think, and let me know if there's anything else you need. Alright, bud? Have fun.